this is Hudson Vintage. Today I'm going to show you the top 10 pieces in my collection, the Holy Grail pieces of rare costume jewelry worth money. And if you haven't been around a while and you saw the first video I made with this title, about a year and a half ago, I have good news for you. I have been making videos at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. There's an entire library now on vintage jewelry. It's a real resource. If you have questions about Haskell, or you need to identify, or if you want to know how to find Art Deco, or if something is valuable, there's an entire library that you can look through. There's always something new to learn that maybe you didn't know. So check those videos. I am a jewelry expert. I can also evaluate or identify or attribute something. If you need that, you can email me at hudsonvintage@me.com. There's a lot going on. There's a Patreon group where it's the most different group. If you're on a Facebook page for collecting vintage jewelry, or any kind of Facebook page really, this is not like that. This is a really unique space, and everyone is extremely nice and helpful, and I believe everyone on the page is making money and making real friends. So check that out. I will put the link to it right here. Join us if you're a nice person. Only if you're a nice person, no mean people. So the first piece I'm going to show you is the least valuable, and it's absolutely one of my favorites. So bear with me. Everything else is Holy Grail type things to look out for. This is my Beatle bracelet, as in the Beatles, and I bought this at a flea market on the Upper East Side in my 20s from a woman named Kitty Savage. I still remember her name. And she said that she cut the pictures out herself from a fan magazine, those Beatle fan magazines, you know, those small ones. And she put them in here, this old Coro picture locket, and I bought it that day, and I've had it ever since. I've had it for about 25 years. When I had my shop, I left it in the case, the good case, where the Chanel was, and I think I could have sold this more than any other thing in the store, just over and over again. All you need is love. That's what the world needs now, right? More love, people. The next piece, this is number 2. I don't know what's in here. I don't remember. Oh, yes. Okay. So this is my Duget, and this is gold over sterling. It's Art Deco. It is a necklace and a bracelet, and Duget is getting harder and harder to find. It was always scarce, and the sign pieces are especially scarce, and you can see the beautiful scroll there, and that is the bracelet. And the nice thing about this is you can put the bracelet onto the necklace and make it longer. This is number 3, and this is 1950s signed Dior. This was for a runway collection. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The multicolored rhinestones, the brushed yellow gold. That's what that signature clasp looks like, if you can see that. And this is number 3. This is highly valuable. So if you ever come across any original Dior, it's important to grab it and then think about it afterwards. This is number 4. This is, of course, the Carmen Miranda bangle bracelet that was Coro designed by Katz in the 1940s. This is gold over sterling. This looks like fine jewelry. Look how beautiful that is. The cabochons, the enamel leaves, the pave rhinestones. This one's in really fine condition. This is worth, I think, on a bad day, about $1,100. The Christian Dior is worth maybe $3,500. The Duget set is probably worth about $1,000. And the Beatle bracelet is priceless. This is number 5. This is a Joseph of Hollywood. This is extremely valuable, hard to find, and it's one of those Holy Grail pieces. This particular pin has a name. I think it's called the Weeping Tree or something like that. Look, it has these large crystals that tremble, so it's a trembler. And I will remember probably the second I stop recording. But isn't that incredible? That is an old Joseph of Hollywood. It's in perfect condition. This is definitely a Holy Grail piece. And this is the next Holy Grail piece. This is my Chanel magnifying glass necklace, and this is something that you have a shop for 10 years for, just to be able to get something like this. And it's one of my favorite things of all time. It's so incredibly wearable, and it's completely ageless. This will look good on any woman of any age. And, you know, if they ever come up for sale, you have to grab them immediately. You have to be willing to invest, because if you get one piece like this, you know, you can do that instead of getting, you know, 3 pieces over the next 9 months. And it's really special, and it will be, you know, one of the centerpieces of your collection. Next up, we have this, and this is the part where you subscribe, because you're about to find out something you didn't know. This is made by Kramer, and it is an alternative to Sapphire. Look at it. I don't know if you can see the glow in the stones. Some people mistakenly call this Sapphire, but it's actually something called Sapphirine, and it was a version of Sapphire that was made in the 1950s. And this was done by Kramer. And it's not very well known that Kramer made some Sapphire or Sapphirine pieces, and it's really valuable. This is, I would estimate this value at just the bracelet and the earrings at about $800. Before I forget, I have this sitting here. This is a pink sapphire. This is a natural pink sapphire, faceted, round, gorgeous. And this is going to be in the drawing that I do on the Facebook page for January, which will be starting tomorrow, Saturday, and go from Saturday to Saturday. And there's someone else that's going to be doing a drawing as well, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like a modernist tiger eye sterling silver. So if you're interested in getting in on those drawings, definitely do check out the Patreon. Then we have this. This is a Vendome piece. This is uniquely marked. Look at it. It's a two-tone. It's on its original chain. It's a pendant pin. Here's the back. And the incredible thing about this is that it says Jupiter, ruler of Sagittarius. And it looks like Maleficent. And it's so 1970s and so cool. And there are some of these that are actually double hallmarked. This one is just as Vendome, but Vendome was the higher, Vendome was a higher end line that Coro did. So some of them also say Coro. But look at this. This is incredibly rare and hard to find. Oh, I would put $600 on this, or one of the pieces from this line, if you find any of the other ones. This is the only one that I've ever seen. And then finally, this is not costume, but I had to include it. It's such a rare and beautiful find. This is sterling. This is the lovebird necklace. Look how they go in one direction and then one direction. And this is double marked, and this is just an amazing, beautiful thing. I have the matching bracelet, and I would love to have the earrings, which I have never found yet. I know they make copies, but I'm holding out for the original. So that's that, and that's it for this week. I'm still officially on break, so a little bit of a shorter video, but more coming up on next week. I'm back to 2 videos, so click like, subscribe, ring the bell. Check out Friend It Forward on the website. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time.